Hey guys, what's going on? It's Will from Whiskey and Freedom. Thanks for stopping by our channel again. Today we're talking about our 5 coolest superpowers, what we think is the coolest, and without further ado, we're going to get into it.
Hey guys, I'm Matt, and I'm going to start the list off at number 5. And we're talking about elemental control. And we're talking about characters like Storm, or you could even go as far as the Avatar, controlling earth, wind, fire, little musical reference right there for you, and water. Now, being able to control all of these is, forget about the usefulness of it, we're just talking about the cool factor. You can help out other regions of the world with, say they're going through a drought or something. Help them out. That's pretty cool, right? So now we're talking about characters like Storm. You can control the weather, divert hurricanes. That would have been super useful back in 2005 with Katrina. You can go back to 2011 and stop the earthquake and the tsunami that hit Japan and that caused the nuclear meltdown of that reactor out there. And now back to Aang. I mean, the whole point of the Avatar was to bring balance to the world, and that's extremely useful in life forever. And that rounds out number 5.
All right, coming in at number 4, we got super speed, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to pair this up with teleportation because we think it's pretty similar. When we're talking about super speed, we're thinking about the Flash, Quicksilver. Then with teleportation, we got people like Raven or Nightcrawler, right? Super speed, obviously, most of you know that Barry Allen, the Flash, he can go ahead and break that time barrier, which means that he can run so fast, he can literally travel through time. When we're talking about teleportation, one that I want to bring up is Raven. Her teleportation is actually so strong that she can teleport herself and others into through time, through space, and she can even teleport through different dimensions. I think that's really badass. I know, just like you're in a crowded room or something, and you accidentally let one out. You definitely don't want to be there. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport my ass to a different dimension.
All right, and now on to number 3. So we're talking about super strength. Talking about the Hulk, Thor. This is just for the comics. Hulk, Thor, Wonder Woman, some of the strongest characters there ever was. Then you can bring in Superman there too. Back in 1984, the Hulk, during Secret Wars number 4, he held up a mountain range. Can you imagine the immense amount of strength needed to hold up, like, you know what, call it Everest. Just that single mountain, the amount of strength you need to hold that up, but he held up an entire range. The Rockies, just, nope, I'm good. And then on top of that, 2007, the Incredible Hulk number 102, he held a planet together. What? Ridiculous strength. Read an article yesterday, or the other day, talking about Wonder Woman, and this article had the top 15 strongest, and she was number 4. That's incredible. No justice done to her in those movies. None at all. And then we go into history, and we're talking about guys like Hercules, Achilles, Beowulf, all super, super strong. And then along with strength comes speed. So think about the Hulk, and we've seen him in the movie. He runs super fast. Maybe not flash fast, but fast. The amount of strength coming out of those legs, he can jump for miles. Miles. That does it for number 3.
At number 2, we got telekinesis. All right. So when you hear telekinesis, you're probably thinking Jean Grey or Charles Xavier, Professor X, right? Well, I want to tell you, with Jean Grey, her telekinesis can actually be so strong when coupled with the Phoenix Force that she can actually manipulate things on a molecular level. That's insane. I know Moving anything with your mind, that would be amazing. I know most of us would probably use it to, pull that fridge open, grab a beer, bring the remote closer to me without having to get my lazy ass up. And that's one that I think is really, really badass, the telekinesis. You can actually even like enter somebody and like explode them from the outside, which makes me think, why in Endgame, why didn't Scarlet Witch just do it faster? Why didn't she go ahead and rip Thanos' ass up a lot faster? Um, we'll never know. So obviously that was the only way that we could win out of the 14 million whatever that Doctor Strange predicted. But yeah, telekinesis, we think it's pretty awesome.
So rounding off the list at number 1 for us is reality manipulation. Now we got Scarlet Witch, Wanda. She, at birth, was given chaos magic by this demon. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, just impossible. But she is, along with that chaos magic, she is one of the most powerful characters in all of comics, as far as I'm concerned. She had a child, Wiccan, along with Vision. Their child, Wiccan, is one of the strongest reality manipulators ever. And just the amount of power needed to just reshape reality is just incredible. And one I found out about the other day is Franklin Richards. And he is on the top of the list for 6 different articles that I read. He, as a kid, would create miniature universes just because he could. And then as he got older, the more powerful he became. As an adult, he didn't get a clear answer on this. He either resurrected or just recreated Galactus. And then Galactus served him. Just incredible, immense amount of power. He creates universes as a kid. Just beep, universe, no biggie. And that's number 1.
All right, we got our buddy Jake Gardner. He's basically a mini Hulk. The guy's massive. Just throw some green paint on him and call him World Breaker, right? He's going to come in. He's going to give you his top 5. They're not quite the same as ours. And there's even one on there that we didn't even think about, which we should have. Dr. Manhattan, think along those lines. A little sneak peek for you.
Hi, everybody. Jake Gardner. My boys over at Whiskey and Freedom asked me to chime in. Obviously, I'm a super nerd. On my top 5 superpowers. After a lot of consideration, these are the ones I think. Subject to change over time, obviously. I'd say that I'm going to start from the least to the best one. Give you a breakdown like that. I'd say my number 5 would be healing. We're talking Deadpool, Wolverine style healing, where they've literally been reduced down to one cell, one molecule, and they're able to regrow their entire body. It's hard to kill somebody that no matter what you do, they keep coming back. There's several superheroes that have healing factors, but not near like those guys. The Flash heals quick, Spider-Man heals quick, Luke Cage heals quicker than most. But those two, they've got one hell of a healing factor. It's almost instant. It's not like in the movies where they make jokes out of it. No, it's very fast. Number 4 would be teleportation, like Nightcrawler style is what comes to mind for me. Poof, 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 poof. He's literally anywhere at any time. Even if you're not super strong, that's pretty deadly. Super speed would have to be my number 3. And I'm going to kind of pair that with time travel because they're so fast, they can travel in time. And there's several guys that can do that. Flash, Quicksilver, Superman, Nova, Captain Marvel. You don't see them do it in the movies a lot, but you're all fast enough to be on the super speed spectrum. And like I said, the Flash can time travel, as can Superman, once he learns how, which that in itself is awesome too. So I'm kind of pairing those two up. Invulnerability, Superman and Luke Cage style invulnerability, because they do have weaknesses, but it's very small. It's limited to 1 or 2 things, And I feel like that that makes it pretty easy if it was a real life scenario to stay away from those things that are going to hurt you. But obviously they can't do that in the comics and the movies, or it wouldn't be much of a comic or a movie. There'd be no struggle. They'd just be overpowered the whole time. And number one, this is omnipotence. We're not talking, like Thor, God, omnipotence. No, we are talking Dr. Manhattan level omnipotence from the Watchmen. The dude's a god. If you can imagine it, he can do it. It doesn't matter. I have to put that at number one. He's so overpowered, it almost drives him insane. There's nothing that's questionable or out of the realm of possibility for this person. But yeah, that's my breakdown. That's my list. Like I said, subject to change. I'd like to hear everybody else's thoughts. Maybe you'll say something I didn't think of. And make sure to go check out my boys over at Whiskey and Freedom. They got the gear.
And that was Jake's top 5. One we didn't think of was omnipotence. It's incredible. Incredible amount of power. Thanks for watching. Please let us know yours. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time.